Hello everyone, welcome back once again to Szpakowo. It is a lovely August morning here, the sun is peeking out through the trees. It is just coming up 6:10 and we are going to start our chicken based test. If I can open their thing, can I open? No, you're not going to open? Ah, there we go, that's got it. So they've got 755 litres of seed in them, or not seed, food. So we're going to empty some of this in. I bought a trailer load of rye over. So that should... Okay, yeah, that's taken them up to about 15,000, I think. We'll pop the rest of that probably back in the thing. Yeah, they're up to 1,500 litres of delicious wheat. So, or rye or food, whatever it is they're eating. It's called food, so we'll just go with that. But yeah, they are doing quite well. Chugging away. So what we're going to do is this, just coming up 6:10 now. So, as of this time, September, we shall check again and see just how much food they've used. And I have a bad feeling it's going to be quite a lot. So, yeah. Now, as you saw in the little bit of sort of intro happenings, we did some work on this field here. We've got it cultivated, and I didn't actually show it, but I did go through and lime it as well. So that is now limed up to whatever the appropriate percentage is. And it's still got a little bit of nitrogen in it, which I'm not quite sure why it has that, but oh, that might be because we chopped the straw. Yeah, I think I've got a chopped straw mod installed that allows the chopped straw to add a little bit of nitrogen to the soil, sort of like mulching or something like that. But yeah, so the sheep are doing just fine. Lady sheep is preggers for like a couple of months. And she'll be hopefully popping some out later in the year or early next year. Yes, depends on how that goes, but they are doing quite well for food and water, which is brilliant. I could do something with this clover at some point, but as of right now I don't think we really need to, because we've got, if I open this up, quite a lot of bales left. I mean, each one of them is, I mean, it's only 500 litres, but we've got, what, 6, 8, 16 bales at 500 litres. That's quite a lot. Yes, it's a solid 5,000 plus litres. Actually, it's, yeah, I'm not going to do the maths. It's probably something not too difficult, like 6,600 litres or something, I don't know. But yeah, so we've got a good amount of them. We've got some strawberries on the go here. As you can see, we got 4 crates stacked up already, plus another 2 that are here. This is still good for water, I believe. Yep, still chugging away nicely. The pig food machine is pootling along as well. Just run over and check that quick. But yeah, it should be doing fairly well over here. I don't think we've got a great deal yet. Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're up to 345 litres of pig food. That is not bad at all. I did remember we've got some silage bales we can sell now at some point. I literally cannot remember where we got those from. It's been so long. I would assume it was leftovers from a contract, but yeah, and we've still got plenty of grass. Is this grass or is this straw? That is straw, okay. And this here is also straw. Oh no, that's hay. So yeah, we're well sorted for sheep-related food at the minute, which is just fine. And there's nothing else we can really do with that clover, so we'll leave it be. The secret shed at the back is chugging away. I put a few more potatoes in it. That is happily doing its thing. Hello, sir. Are you admiring our nice Ursus? Isn't it lovely? Yes. But the reason this is here is because our next task of the day is to be in the correct gear, so as not to run into things, he says, almost running into the car, which decided to stop right in front of me. Yeah, we are going to take some soil samples of our field. What I had done was I ran up to the store as soon as I got up off camera and rented this thing, brought it back down. Then I remembered we were going to do the chicken test as well. So we got that all set up and ready to go. Now, let's see, I've got to remember how to work this thing. Why not just follow the instructions? Unfold soil sampling equipment. There we go. So we're probably going to need, what, 4 samples to get this field? Yeah, I'd say 4 would probably do it. Get 1 there. Take sample, that's X. I'll chug away and do its thing. Now, what is the rest of the lay of the land here? Oh yes, our money has gone down a little bit since last episode, and it also went up a little bit because we did a contract, a little harvest contract, which I'm pretty sure I showed a little bit of footage of. We were using the People's Fortschritt harvester to do a little bit of harvesting work on a contract, and we got a couple of grand for that. I'm pretty sure I flashed a picture up. See what happens in the editing. And then we've got 2 more contracts to get on with at some point. However, right now our harvester is getting repaired. I'd done an inspection of it yesterday, which wrong button. Oh dear. Well, we spent 300 in samples and got half the field done. That's lovely, that is. What a muppet. I even managed to get this wrong. Oh, it's one of those days. Okay. Try again. Get the other half of the field done. Yeah. Now, I'm not sure how. Let's raise that up, fold it away, send off those samples as well. That'll probably be another 300 quid. Oh, euros. Yep, 300 euros off the top. And we'll get those samples back. So we spent about 850 euros renting this thing, and then another 600 on the samples. I guess it's 150 per sample. So yeah. But let's have a look at that now. Where are we? Down here. The old precision farming data. Yeah, that explains so much. Yeah, it's got an interesting smattering of soil, which is why some of the stuff wasn't looking quite as correct as I thought it would on some of these other fields like this one. Oh, that's a 96, that's good. So we've got these 3 fields at the minute, yeah. Okay, so that is probably in a very poor condition, I would imagine. I mean, I don't know, it's got a bit of... oh, that's yield. Don't want yield, we want the pHs. Yeah, it's all fairly low. The lime is probably shocking. And it is, yes. I kind of expected that would be the case. But that's not a problem, because yeah, we are going to have to do a lot of work on this field, and that's pretty much what we're doing today for the most part, or at least until our combine harvester gets ready for use again. Now it is, like I say, we've had the inspection done, and we've got some repairs on the go, and it is going to be ready, I think, at about 1 o'clock today, this afternoon. So what we shall do in the meantime is get ready and do a bit of work on our field as well. But yeah, one of the reasons the money had gone down, put that off there, we'll have someone come and pick that up in a bit while we disappear off and do other things. But yeah, the reason the money had gone down is because actually it didn't go down, now that I think about it. It was almost an exact swap. What we did, we sold off our trailer, the silver flatbeddy transport trailer thing that we had before, and I found another one that I could purchase, which has ramps and sort of just barely fits the thing, but just barely fits it a lot better than than the other trailer did, let's just put it like that. So we bought that. I think it was about 1,500 euros, give or take. I know I'm going to need more of this, but we'll run over and shove this little lot on it quick. Yeah, it was, I think we sold ours for something like 1,400 and change, and then picked up the new one for about 1,500. So it was almost a direct swap, really, which was quite good, and I was not displeased with that. And generally it is a lot better, and it will work kind of like a bale trailer for us as well, because it's one of those combination unit things that does a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and it's got straps on it, and it's got ramps for like vehicle ramps basically. And we have run out of lime already. That's awesome, that is. 500 litres of lime did not go far on this poor manky old field. And yeah, when I did the other one previous day, I'm just going to leave that running for a minute. It took about 500 litres for the whole field, or maybe 600 or something. It wasn't a great deal, but it's because that's already been limed. But the reason we are running over here, don't honk at me, is because we've got stashed away in our barn. I knew this day was coming, so to speak, so I bought some more lime. And we got it loaded up on the little Tiger car here. Brought it down, and yeah, all worked perfectly except for the driving into the concrete post part of things, but that's okay. I didn't really hit it, I just sort of stopped in time and corrected myself. We'll go with that. Yeah, as you can imagine, even though it's only 2,000 litres of lime, this is quite heavy for this little vehicle. So yeah, it's struggling a little bit, but it's doing a stand-up job. Yeah, so we'll get this thing, get this field limed up, I think, and then we'll look at what we're going to do after that. Then we'll have to cultivate it in, and probably do something about getting a stone picker-upper, because I might as well fill the whole thing there. Move this out of the way. Yeah, we'll have to get a stone picker to get all these nasty stones out of the way. And quite how I'm going to do that I haven't decided yet. There was the one that we rented last time that was a little bit of a tug on our small tractor, but should work on this one just fine. Going. There we go. Yeah, it should work just fine on this tractor, I'm sure. But so we've got that option. There might be some what do you call it, ones we could get, like a stone fork or something. We have to reverse all the way around probably for that to work, but you never know. We can probably gonna have to get some more lime actually, looking at this. We'll figure that one out. Yeah, that 2,000 litres of lime is not going to go very far. So yeah, what is going to be the best way to do this? I think we'll probably just be able to whiz up to the shop and get another 2,000 litres and just have them load it on the back of this with a forklift, and then just drive it back down again. Yeah, and I'll have a chat with them about the stone picker options that we've got as well. Yeah, so that's pretty much where we are at the moment. We're working on this field now. and then our next job, I think if we check on the field statuses, we've got to figure out what we're planting, and I don't think we're planting anything yet. I think we're going to do a mix of wheat and corn, but we've got wheat and barley and corn rather. So we've got field 39 to harvest when our harvester's ready, and also field 51 just down here. So once our harvester's ready, we can get on with some of that, obviously. Now this field up here, field 35, we're not doing anything with until we've harvested that corn, which I think is next month. Potentially. I don't know, we might still have another month, another 2 months for that. Yeah, and I think we're helping these guys out, and it's soybean they've got in this field. I had previously thought it was something else, sunflowers I think, but I was wrong. They planted soybean, so that's cool. But yeah, so that's what we've got on. So I am going to get this little truckaroo out of the way. I don't want to spray it down with lime. That'd be silly. He says putting it over in the way to get sprayed down with lime. Now I'm just going to leave it up here, I think, on this side of the field. That should be fine. We'll hop back in this. Yeah, so I'm going to get this going. We'll do a little bit of this. We'll get the field cultivated. It's not going to be like a massive cultivation effort, just, you know, same old stuff that we've got. That little wiry tickler thing. We'll get that done, and crikey, we're almost out of lime again. Yeah, I'm going to have to make at least 2 trips, I think, because this is honking through the lime. Might even have to make more than 2. But anyway, yeah, I'll get this all sorted out, and we'll come back when we are doing something else, I think, on this. Either on this field or working on those contracts, because yeah, there's only so much of me stopping and going that you really want to see. I mean, there's only so much I've got to talk about while we're stopping and going as well. So, yeah, but we're on schedule, I guess, on plan for the way this is going. And might as well run back up and refill quick and come back down from the top again. But yeah, so yeah, things are on course. We are working on getting our pigs in the next couple of episodes, I think, and getting everything set up. There's still a couple more fields that I'm looking at buying. One of the reasons we are doing one of those contracts, or possibly even both of those contracts, I forget who they're for, but one of them definitely, field 39 I think it is, the one basically just behind our farm. Oh crumbs, yeah, that is running out so quick. Okay, we'll leave that there. I think we should be able to get away with another 4 bags. So I might look and see if there's any other larger bag options we've got as well. Although the bags that we can get are very cheap, so yeah, it's kind of a swings and roundabouts thing. But yeah, I'll get it all sorted out, and we'll come back and have a chat about where we're at that point, I guess. So I'll see you all again in a little while. Alrighty, we're back, and as you can see, we're in a different tractor, and we've got a jobbie on the front of this one that is doing a nice job of picking up the stones. Yes, now if I line us back up here, I'll pan it to the third person view. You can see we've got this shovel on the front of the Deutz. Now this was about 800 euros to purchase, and it's going to hold about 900 litres of stones. I figured we'd get this, give it a try, see how it goes. You know, it's It's not terrible. It should be good for our little fields. We're not going to be using it a great deal, I don't think. Yeah, we don't plough that regularly, and most of the other stuff we do will be able to like roll the stones back in, I think. Yeah, we might get a disc harrow or a medium cultivator or something at some point, but for the most part I think this is going to be more than good enough for us. In terms of what we're going to do with these stones, I think I may have posited an idea last episode, which for me is quite a while ago now, and we might even have discussed it a little bit in the comments as well. I was thinking perhaps of putting a small bridge in. You can just kind of see over here between the trees there, right near where the tiger car is actually our other plot of land. So technically what I could do is put in some, we just run over here, could maybe put in a little pipe for this culvert to keep the water flowing, kind of like they've got up this end. Yeah, build something kind of like this. A little bit of a it's not a culvert, is it? Or stream, or whatever this thing is. But yeah, put a little pipe, get a pipe laid in, maybe use the stones to sort of build up a little bit of a, sort of bridge area here, just a rough bridge. I don't know if we've got anything we could put on the top of it. Yeah, there might be something we could lay down on the top of it to do it, or possibly run a roller or something over it to compact it down, maybe with a bit of dirt or something. It just basically make kind of what's over there. But that might be something we look into, because I think we've got some more, some old debris, some rubble and stuff that we could use to pack it out with, depending on how much we get in terms of the stones. Now we do have another field as well that has a lot of stones in it, but we won't be getting the stones off of that for a little while yet, I don't think. But yeah, it's something to think about. Although there is access to this field anyway, it's not of huge import that we do that. But you never know. Future plans and all that. We might end up, because we've got a little bit of grass here, or sort of grassy area. If I pop up the old build mode thing, we've got this little spot here. Now, I mean, it's not massive, but I mean, we could maybe put a little shed there or something. Just a small thing, and then if we had a little bit of a bridge over here between the trees, yeah, it might not be a bad thing. Yes, it's something to think about. I mean, we don't have any other fields on this side, obviously. I mean, this grass one we might get at some point. That's potentially an idea, I suppose. What's the other? Yeah, I mean, there's this plot of land back here that's like a grass patch and a field. We could get grass field. Could get that eventually. This, I think, is part of the other farm. Yeah, it's there. Cow pasture by the look of it. But yeah, so that might be an option. That might be something we look at doing. So sort of expanding a little bit. I mean, we've still got this side access, so it's not necessarily hugely important or hugely necessary, but it's something to think about. It's a potential thing we could do. I think for now we'll probably just leave the stones in a pile down here until we figure out what we're going to do in the long run. I don't think there's any other production type things we're looking at getting at the moment. We've got the honey, we've got the sheep, we'll have pigs soon. We've already got a pig food mixer. I mean, short of getting a bigger pig food mixer, but it's not necessarily a thing that we need. It's not like we're getting cows, so we wouldn't need a multifunction mixer production or something. But I'll have to have a look. A lot of it comes down to money as well. We don't have a huge source of income at the moment. Yeah, we do the contracts, and we've got our little odds and sods going. Actually, that does remind me, we should take some strawberries up to the sell point, the big vendor shop or something, I think it is. Let's have a quick look. Oh, apparently I'd already been looking. Yeah, they've got an order at the big vending machine for $3.54 per 1,000. So I don't know what's the top price is $300. So I mean, if we take them up there and then sell the rest of the shop for $2.36, yeah, that could be worth a shout. I don't think there's anywhere nearby. They're on the crossroads. No, I think that's on the other side of the map. New trader and old trade. Unless at the bend, no, it's the same. Yeah. No. What we might do is once this is full or close to full, we might take a small break from it and then go get the. We've got to go and get the combine soon as well. And get started on those contracts, because, like I say, we're not going to be doing too much with this field until in the next couple of months when we can plant wheat. I want to say next month is when we can do like wheat and barley, possibly rye and triticale and all those as well. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll figure something out. Yeah, I'm just sort of babbling at this point. But yeah, I think this is a good time to stop. So let's just plonk this down here. Should just be able to do that. There we go, and drive away. Lovely. Yeah, that doesn't look like a great deal of stones, does it? Oh yeah, we're back there. Yeah, so we'll get some more stones off of here. We'll figure out what we're going to do with that later. I'll have to sit down and run some numbers, look at some potential things to purchase. Yeah, you never know, we might find something, a little cheap flour mill, possibly. You could turn some, if we start getting a lot of wheat on the go, we could turn some wheat into some flour, maybe sell that for a bit extra, something like that. That's an option. Yeah, so long as we've got enough for the chickens. And of course that's a good thing with the chickens, is we're learning now before we actually do anything. We're learning, so we'll find out exactly how much the chickens are going to take per month, so we know how much we're going to need to actually have around in terms of chicken food. So let's see, I should be able to get. Is it? Actually, if I push you all the way over to that side. Straighten it up a bit. We don't want it too much on the wonk. There we go. Is that going to fit? Should fit, shouldn't it? Yeah, slide it back just a teensy bit. There we go, that'll do. And then we'll just plonk one on the end here. Between the old spurs there, like that. Lovely. Strap this little lot down first so they don't run off anywhere. And pop these up. We might as well take a full load of 5. So yeah, I'll get these on, and we'll see you up at the not the shop, well yeah, up at the agricultural fair shop area thing, where all that good stuff is. Okay, here we are coming up to the stuff here, the old vending shop machine thing. Okay, so we're going to hop off here. Oops, looks like everything's wobbled a bit in transit. That was caught on that one, isn't it? There we go. Okay, let's see how much of these go in here. So I seem to remember there was a thing where if they're too low it doesn't work, it doesn't accept them. But you should get a nice little... Oh, it's only 25%. Perfect. So we only got 170... Oh, crumbs. It's fallen over. I've got it stuck on the side. What's that? That's not going to do, is it? No, it's got to be higher than that. Very strange. Okay, that looked like a little bit less just because we'd had a couple of little... Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, had a couple of little blips like that. Come on. Accept my fruit. 75% done. If we're lucky, we'll get another box in there, but I don't know that we will. Okay, let's try for one more. Try not to, strawberries are no longer accepted here. Okay, so we've put everything that we could in there, that's fine. We got a nice little amount, I think. Let's trap that down quick. And if we come over to here, I don't know if it's just going to automatically take them. Oh, it is. I have to shove them over a little bit. Of course, that one has to fall off, doesn't it? Maybe I can get it going enough. Ah. Sell. Gosh darn it. So I think after all that, we've probably got ourselves, what, another grand and a bit? Something like that. Was it worth the effort? Probably. But yes, I'm going to run back to the farm now, grab a tractor, and see you all up at the shop. Although we're driving past it with this, I'm pretty sure this doesn't have the gumption to actually tow the harvester back. So I'll get the trailer instead, the tractor instead rather, and bring that back. Watch out for the deers running wild. Yeah, we'll just follow this one down the road then. But yeah, I'll see you back at the shop in a minute with a tractor and picking up our combine and everything. And here we are, just pulling into that service. And you see on the right there, that is the harvester that we had used before for that contract. Now, we left it here for them because they need to get it serviced at some point. But we are here for our harvester. And there is the lovely trailer that we got too. Yes, it is quite a nice trailer. It's a very simple trailer, not too fancy. I can't park, apparently. There we go, that's better. Now, are we gonna... Yeah, I should pull forwards a bit, probably. Give the combine a bit of a chance to get onto it, at least. So if I press this, that should... There it goes. It has extended some ramps. Swing around there, it should hitch them up. Lovely. I don't think I have any controls for them, it's just yeah, fold unfold kind of a deal, which is perfectly fine. So if we hop into the old combine now, it's on this side, isn't it? See how well it should be done. Yep, there we go. Total new number of faults is 0. I think it cost us 800 to get it done, and there was like 5 faults after the inspection. So yeah, we should probably get some fuel for it as well. I think we got some back at the farm, and we're sort of heading down that way, so if we need to I can bring some up to it. Now in theory I should just be able to go straight up here Oh, I need to raise the header. Give it the beans. And we're on. Let's have a look. And go forwards just a tiny bit. Cracky. Yeah, we are a little bit off to the left side. See if I can adjust that just a tiny bit. A little bit of shuffling. Yeah, we'll probably just call that good. Close enough, eh? Lovely. Yeah, it's not the widest, but it sort of fits, and it's good enough for us. So we'll plonk a couple of straps on there, fold it back up, and once those have disappeared, hopefully, am I going to have to pull forwards a little bit more? I think we're okay. I probably should have gone forwards just a touch more, because it is weighing down on the back quite a bit there. Yeah, but I think we're okay just for this little short trip that we're doing, because we are going to start on field, what have we got? Field 39, I think, is the one we're going to do, which, oh, you know what I should have done? I should have come out the other way. I wouldn't have had to worry about the traffic then. Ah, well. Not to worry, eh? So we're going to bung a left up here. Could probably have just driven up here with the combine. Let's have a little foresty road. There's our field and everything off to the right there. And field 39 should be just up the end here now. I think, yeah, it should be this one right in front of us on the right. So let's get that thing deployed again. There we go. But yeah, it's this one, I believe, is field 39 that belongs to, let's see, where are we? Oh yeah, we're still on the Stones view. Yeah, that belongs to Ella somebody or other. Yes, Ella. I'm not sure why we've taken that one for Bart. Kazaki. Yeah, but we got both those two to do. Maybe he's the owner of one of these fields. Remember my buttons. Ah, he owns that field. That might be why we got a contract for him. And we should get some contracts for Camilla at some point too, because I'm thinking maybe if we get field 30 or 36 and potentially 39. I mean, 39 would be ideal because it's right here next to our farm, so it's not like we'd have to go too terribly far. I mean, 36 and 35 and 30 up this way aren't that far either, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, it's all swings and roundabouts and all that fun stuff. So let me get the jobby off here and hitch that and that and climb up the thing. See about getting this off. There we go. Yeah, it's overall it's generally a lot better than the other one was, that other trailer, because even as sort of tight of a thing as that was to do, it was significantly easier than trying to do it with the other trailer, and much less chance of massive tragedy. So yeah, we shall reload those in there, get this out of the way. I think what we'll do is, yeah, we'll drive up the fence, because I didn't see that there. I was going to try and do a little bit of a U-turn, but oh, there we go. Yeah, there's a bit of space here. I'm not sure who owns this little patch of woodland. I don't think it's us. Fairly certain we don't own it, but let's look on the map again. Yeah, we don't own that, and we won't be buying that anytime soon. But, well, let's get started with this harvest, because we've got this one to do, and the other one on field 51, which is bigger, but we said we'd do it, so onwards to victory. What are we getting? I think this is rye or triticale. One of those crops. I think it's triticale, something. Well, one of those fancy crops. A grain crop of some sort. But yeah, so this is. We might get a little bit of this spare. I'm not expecting a lot, but if we do get some, that's fine. I know we got rye before. We got quite a lot of rye off that field because we purchased it, of course. But in this instance, I don't think we'd be getting a great deal off of this one, because it is a contract field. And not the biggest of contract fields either, and I'm making a right pizza of that. I overturned. I didn't overturn, I suppose I did overturn. I turned too much. Made a bit of a hash of that, but we are on the road again. Yeah, I think this would actually be a good field to buy. I mean, in the long run, if we could ever buy that other field, instead of the part that we're renting a little tiny piece of, maybe we should look at getting that whole one. I don't know. I mean, we're renting it right now, so... or at least we're renting a portion of it, so maybe we should look at buying that at some point too, this one right here. I mean, it's the whole thing's a bit what's the value of it? Yeah, it's 150 grand. I don't think we'd be buying that one anytime soon, which is interesting though, because this one is 43% overpriced right now at 99 grand. So if that half of that would be like 60, because yeah, so I mean, we'll think about it. Maybe once we get some contracts done for Ava, then we might get a better deal on it, which would be perfectly fine with me. I do not mind getting a better deal. And I don't mind doing the work to get that better deal either. It all helps us, help them, help us, or something. But yeah, it's a thing. I mean, maybe we'll start renting this field where we've got. I think I forget honestly how we've worked it out, but yeah, maybe that's an option for the future, is just renting this entire field. We shall see. That's a way in the future thing for us though. But why is this weird strip growing slower? Who knows. But for now, I am going to continue on with this, and we'll come back probably, we'll check back in once I've got a load of this to do, or we've actually started on the other contract. Something like that, because you know we need to hurry along now with these things, get everything done as best as we can. We've sprayed a bit of straw mulch in there, but hey ho. So yeah, I'll see you all in a little while once we've made some progress with this, see where we are going, that sort of thing. And here we are back again. I finished doing that field, and we are just coming up here now to deliver the triticale. Yes, I've got the combine re-greased and taken over to the other field in preparation. But we are going to not try and pronounce that. I'm going to guess that it says something like about grain elevators maybe, because that's one of the things that's up here, is the grain elevator. But yeah, I'm not going to offend the entire population of Poland by trying to pronounce that without yes. Yeah, anyway, so there should be a sell point on the left there, and one straight ahead of us, I believe. Yeah, it looks like it's literally straight ahead of us. Not entirely sure where. Let's figure out what side we're tipping from. Tipping on the left side, okay. So, oh, maybe that's it there. Let's hop out here and see if we have to... Oh, there's nothing to open, okay. Yeah, I'm guessing that's where we are going to pour it. So, let's pull up and see. No, not getting a thing. It's odd. Looks like I'm in the right place. I don't think there's anything else around here I can go in. Am I too far away? Close enough. We'll try and jackknife it a bit. That wasn't quite what I wanted to do. But yeah, this is tip side left. I think it said, didn't it? Tip side right, tip side back. That's not changed anything. Let's get stuck on the scenery. Oh, making a right mess of this. Oh, there we go. I just wasn't quite close enough. So I'm going to open it up and tip it out. Contract says it's 80% complete. Now what we are going to do is anything extra I'm just going to sell straight here. Because while we technically could use it, we don't have any means of... I mean, we can store it, I suppose. But it's going to be one of those things where, oh, I'm slightly out of the thing, aren't I? Oh, that's going to be a pain. Okay, we'll have to spin around, try not to crash into too much. Let's see if I can get it this way. What I shall do is switch it to tip side right. Come in nice and close. And hopefully that should trigger it. There we go. Yeah, we could save the trip kale, I suppose. Oh, we only got like 300 and some euros off it anyway, so just change that back to left. Yeah, so I don't think there was going to be a lot for actually saving anyway, but we have completed that contract, so we'll cash that one in. That was for Ava, so let's do that. There's a lot of baling contracts going on, various different ones there. Oh, Ella, sorry, not Ava, Ella. Field 100, that seems like it might be nearby us. You never know. Yeah, there's a lot of... yeah, she's the owner of one of the other fields. Good grief, yeah, we're not bailing that one. Field 160, yeah, we'll have to sit down and have a look at some of these contracts and see if there's anything worth doing. What have we got here? Some more harvesting ones. We'll have to have an ask around and see if... what's this? Red beet. Ooh, exciting. Yeah, we'll see what's going on with that. Maybe grab another contract another time. Yeah, there's a lot going on. We'll see what's happening next month. I think that's going to be the way to do it. See what's happening next month. We'll get this one finished. See where we are in terms of... What am I indicating? There we go. Yeah, we'll see how we are next month in terms of stuff that we need to do on our fields, and then maybe think about getting a couple more contracts as well to help pay for things as we go. But for now, yep, I'm going to head back over and get started on that other contract. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. I don't want to put you through another 45 minutes of harvesting or something. But yes, I do hope you've enjoyed whatever this was. And if you have, please give us a like. Hit the old subscribe button there too if you have not already. Comments are always welcomed. And if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.